online and wants to join can join online as well on different channel. People that don't have the Zoom link can watch it live. Okay, I think we're good. So so today we're going to talk about a big topic, and it's our digestive health. This is actually what got me into Qigong from being an architect. It's interesting how sometimes difficulty or struggles, shift your maybe life purpose or educate you about life, and you can become stronger. So usually times of hardship can turn around if you are very decisive of on getting back on your feet and things like that. So today we're going to talk about digestive system. This is the late summer period in Chinese medicine and Qigong practices. This is a time to take care of our digestive system. Digestive system before the cold season, before the fall and the winter. So we're really shifting. It's really time to go inwardly. Things are starting to cool off. And our digestive system is the center of our all energy system. It is the earth element in Chinese medicine. And the earth has this properties of pulling everything together, this cohesiveness. And really the digestive system it's being seen as the center of everything in the body. And we're going to talk a little bit about that. And we're going to talk about the paradigm of digestion health from that lens, from that Chinese medicine lens, which is a different lens than Western, science on diet and on health. So it would be interesting to find that out in a short period of time. And so let's start with a little bit of meditation. Before that, I just want to introduce myself for anybody that is listening online on YouTube or doesn't know me. My name is Eli Cohen. I'm a medical Qigong practitioner and energy healing coach. I've been teaching Qigong and spreading the word about health and self-healing for over 10 years now, and very excited to share more, and really that is seeking to find themselves to get into a place of energy balance, or suffering from any illness or condition, either emotional or physical, to start a regular Qigong practice and to join my classes online. And if you live in Marin, we have also an in-person class now in Marin on Wednesday at 12:15 in the JCC. So with that said, let's start with a little bit of an opening ceremony. I'll just invite you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, just noticing your body, the form and shape of your body. So one shift that we do immediately when we close our eyes and coming into a meditative space, whether we practice meditation or Qigong, is to shift our attention from the thoughts and from the cerebral brain into feeling, into sensing the body. And there's different sensation in different parts of the body. There's heat, there's perspiration, there's cold, there's aches and pains, there's flowing feelings, or feeling that feels like heavy, or maybe other places feel like light. And so we are shifting our focus from the cerebral brain into sensing. And we're getting deeper and better into sensing. And in the beginning, just the whole body, or travel through the body to see different sensation on different parts of the body. How does the left arm feels? How does the right toe feels? And this is what we call, this is the easiest way in all Eastern tradition to what we call, it's a big name now, is to get into the present moment. And everybody is talking about it. And the present moment is where peace is. The present moment is where all the chi exists. And the easiest way to get there is to just sense right here, right now, what's happening in our body. Without thinking. And also acknowledge the earth that holds you in a form of a chair, or if you're sitting on a cushion, but see and feel the density and the heaviness of the body giving way to gravity, and the pressure that you put on the floor or the chair and your feet on the earth. And acknowledge the earth beneath you. And align yourself with the earth so you can shift the weight. So see that, come to a place where you don't feel like you need to hold yourself up, rather than being held by the earth, by the force of gravity. That means that the spine will be erected, your posture is upright. To align yourself with the forces that are already here, so you don't have to create your tension inside of your body. And feel that with no effort on your part, your body is breathing. Where is the breath? See if you can move your attention to the deeper place of the lungs, the lower abdomen. And the breath always follow your attention. So as we put our attention in the lower abdomen and let natural, the breath organically will move to where the attention goes. So you don't need to push the breath there or force it there or inhale forcefully or manipulate the breath. You just want to put your attention there and see if you can hear the breath there, or if you can listen to the breath there, the normal respiration without changing it. And by keeping the attention in the lower abdomen, continue by moving your attention to the depth of the earth beneath you. about a few feet down from your feet. And inhale and bring the chi up from the earth into the lower abdomen, as if you have nostrils in the depth of the earth. And you're bringing it to the depth of the lungs, which is in the lower abdomen. And exhaling back to the earth. This will be a very grounding breath meditation. Nice. And from here, let's put the hands on the lower abdomen. Feel the warmth of the hand on the lower abdomen. Make a little circles around the belly with the palms on the belly, touching the belly. And with eyes closed, smile into the belly. Smile and make love with your own digestive system. Nice. And from here, let's open the eyes. Nice. Well, welcome. That was fun and grounding and relaxing. And this is how we move the chi into the lower abdomen and into the digestive system. Our chi is really a combination of the breath, our attention, and our attitude. Our like if we're emitting love, that would start the healing process. And this is really why things sometimes painful in the body that tell you, hey, you need to go there. We usually go there and don't like it. Yeah, we saying I have a bad knee or I have a bad this, and but really the way to heal is to attend and to love and to bring attention there and to discover the intensity of the chi in wherever the tension is. And I've suffered with before I was a qigong teacher, I suffered a lot from pain in the digestive area. And I know, so I know a lot about it. So if anybody is struggling with that, can also contact me via email. I helped recently a person with Crohn's disease completely heal, which was very fascinating for having to go to the hospital a few times a year. So to heal the digestive system, if we're talking about any chronic health condition, you need to bring the chi here. So we're talking about breath, attention, deep attention and intention. But there's a lot to it. There's a lot of depth to even these instructions to go deeper. But this is how we bring the chi into this. So from an energy perspective, from Chinese medicine perspective, before it was the 5 elements in Chinese medicine, we talk about the heart, the lung, the kidney, all the organs, the liver. The earth element, the digestive system, was never an organ. It was actually 4 organs, and the earth element, digestive system, was the center. And later on in Chinese medicine, then they decided to make it the 5 element. But it was first the 4 element and the earth element, which all the other elements were around the earth element, which is the digestive system. Digestive system is right in the center of the body. It's connecting with your power and with your force, with your vitality. The health of the lower back and the kidney are really strongly going to impact the digestive system. So strengthening the lower back, strengthening the kidney massage, breathing into the kidney would help digestion. Today we have a lot of food sensitivities and a lot of people having problem with digestive system. A lot of people having digestive system, a lot of people carry stress in the digestive organs. Some people carry them on their shoulders, some people carry it on their hips, and a lot of people carrying in the digestive system. And to heal or to improve digestion, this is the time of the year when yin energy is starting to be more pronounced. The nights are starting to be longer than the days. It's a time for relaxation. It's very important to heal and to improve digestion is a rest, physical rest, not exert ourselves physically. So this is a time to kind of wind down. Physical rest associated with strengthening the spleen meridian and the digestion. And there's a strong connection between the brain, the mental brain, and the digestive system. We call it the second brain. And in Chinese medicine, but now they discover in Western science, they discover there's the second brain. There's a lot of books written on it about how the microbiome is connected between the brain and how digestive problem can cause mental problem, and how mental problem is all connected. And in Chinese medicine, it's very well known. We talk about it a lot. And overthinking would impede digestive problems. So it's either you're thinking or you're digesting. Try to think or work, do cerebral work after eating a big meal. It's impossible. People come from lunch after work and they cannot work. You have to rest. Yeah, so it's either this or this. Or if you're overthinking, if you're thinking a lot, people that are really thinking and they're working a lot, they forget that they're hungry, right? It's like, oh my God, I forgot. I didn't eat lunch even today, because you're thinking so much. There's so much processes in the upper compartment. In general, we want to heal digestive system. We want to move to be more in our body and less in our brain. And it's really hard, right? Because the brain is thinking, I can tell you, don't think too much, but you know what? It's not up to you. The brain is just producing thoughts. Just it's what the brain does, and you have no control over it. But you do have control over doing practices like what we did right now, like a meditation, when we feeling the body instead of thinking, moving the mind into the body and start sensing, or do physical activity. Now you tell me physical. You said that physical activity is you have to have a physical rest. It's true. But it's more like about not straining, not exhausting yourself physically. Moving physically, like doing qigong or yoga, hiking in nature, doing something that is enjoyable, would very much nourish the spleen energy and the digestive system. So we can incorporate that, and we can get into our body. And a lot of times when you walk in nature or you do physical activity, the mind goes and starts to think. And so it is a practice, a mindfulness practice. How can I feel my body as I'm doing physical exercise? I guide it through my Qigong classes a lot. Just feel your body as you're moving. Feel your Qi, connect with the Qi of the universe. And you can connect with the five senses as you walk in nature, look at things, listen, or, and not think so much, but more feel or see or hear and be in the present moment. That's really, really important for digestive health, really important. Breathing, diaphragmatic breathing will be very important. Also, in terms of more practical Chinese medicine guidelines, we want to chew our food really good before we swallow it. That will produce enzymes. Now, in Chinese medicine, there's a whole concept called the digestive fire. So basically, the digestive system, it's kind of like a little stove there, and you're putting food there, and it cooks the food. You need to cook the food. You need to just imagine there's like an apple on the tree, and you eat it, and you need to convert it from being an apple with its own DNA to be part of your body. It's a very hard process. It's a process of taking something foreign and making it part of you. so it's seen as it's a work of transformation. It's seen as there's a lot of energy in eating, and like, let's say, fasting and things like that, with a lot of time associated with spiritual enlightenment, because we are this is a really strong process that connects you to your physical body and to your physicality. And to do it right, there's a specific way that we can improve digestion. One of them is eating food that is broken down a little bit. So you don't, so if for instance, if you have a problem digestive system, digestive fire not too strong, if you drink cold water or you eat raw, a lot of salads, that would be very hard on your digestive system. Another thing that is very hard to digest, which is consider, you want to eat as little as you can, especially in this season, is fried food or oily food, things like peanut butter or things that are fried. This is a big no-no for the spleen. It's immediately throw off your spleen chi. So cooked food, and warm, that is already warm. When I was in China eating restaurants, they always serve us warm water. I thought it's tea because I drank and it was warm, but it didn't have tea. So no ice water, they serve you warm water. So it's really fun to see how part of Chinese medicine, how it's still being practiced in China, and still people eating. And we think about food in Chinese medicine as a little different than Western medicine. We think about it as cold or hot, damp or dry, in order to whatever condition you are. So if people have a lot of bloating, that's consider a lot of water, a lot of wetness. So you need foods that are more drying. If people have a lot of constipation, for instance, and acid reflux, that's very dry, heat, very inflammatory. So you need cooling food like fish or broccoli, things like that. So really the healing perspective, and I just wanted to, I'm not gonna give you a whole list of foods that you need to eat per your condition. I cannot do it in a video like that, but I just want to expose you to this. And if you need to see a Chinese doctor and to see, maybe that would help you. I know it did help me. That would be something that you maybe want to take on, and see what your condition and what food, what diet you can incorporate. Herbs to help digestion would be one of the most powerful one is ginger, and it's very easy to cook ginger with a lot of food. And cardamom is very good for digestion. Also fennel and licorice would be very good. I don't cook with fennel or licorice myself. I prefer cardamom and ginger, but there's a new mushroom that is now the West is kind of putting attention to, but for years it's been a staple in the Chinese diet, and it's a poria mushroom. And poria mushroom is it kind of like, now I think in a year or two, all the West is just kind of like the shiitake mushroom. It's going to be like everybody's eating, but poria mushroom is really, really good for digestive system. It's Poria. And sometimes it's called hoelen, which is Holeoln. So it's Hoelen. So look it up, look at this, try to integrate these foods into your diet. Never eat when you're upset. Never eat when you're angry, never eat when you're upset. The food is not going to be digested good. It's been proven in Western science already. And in Chinese medicine, you say you eat your emotion. So whatever the emotion state you are in, you're going to eat that emotion, you're going to digest it. It's always fun. It's always, think about eating with a bunch of friends or with a good friend, have a good conversation, and all of a sudden the food is like, you can eat a lot and you're hungry and it's all goes smoothly. So whenever the qi is flowing emotionally, it's very easy to digest food. you don't want to eat in a stress situation, and the emotion that really clog your digestive tract is worry. Worry is basically a fear from the future. You're projecting something into the future. A worry would really, and stress in general showed to be a problem with absorbing nutrient into the food. So don't be stressed. It's very easy to say. Especially don't be stressed about your diet. People are really stressed about what they eat and just adding more problems. So try to, in these times of year when everything kind of winds down, try to do more things that are relaxing during the day, that are grounding, that are enjoyable, and be in a state of relaxation and cook your food. It's not that you cannot eat raw food or salads, but don't have it as the main food. You know, it's better to eat warm, semi-cooked food. And in Chinese cuisine, you know, you don't cook it all the way through. You lightly cook it to just break so that body can absorb it better. On my chi breaks, whoever subscribed to chi breaks, whoever on the platform, you know that there's a lot of sequences for Qi Nei Tsang, a special Qigong massage to the stomach, which is very, very powerful. You do it on the floor, on a mattress, and it's really nice to kind of connect with the digestive system and start to move things around, and kind of releasing blocks from the body. So if you are on this platform, I highly encourage you, look at it. Look at one of the chi breaks is a Qi Nei Tsang on the floor, where you do an internal qigong massage, abdominal massage. And that's in a nutshell. Always after, one more thing, I will keep remembering things. There's so many guidelines in Chinese medicine, but always after eating, make sure that you do a light physical activity. We always say 150 steps to make the spleen happy. So 150 steps after meal. So don't eat and just lay down. It's better to actually have some movements of walking with rubbing the belly as you and then you can rest after that. Sunlight is very important for digestion. There's just a bundle of things that but our time is short. I just want to give some time for questions or for sharing before we close. So so let's do that. I think that would be good. Is there anybody that want to ask anything? Hey, Peter, go ahead.
Hi. First of all, Lashana Tova for everybody celebrating Rosh Hashanah. May it be sweet and prosperous for all of us.
Oh, thank you.
You're
Yes,
welcome.
we needed that.
You're
Happy New
welcome.
Year.
Does you talked about digestive fire, which I really get. There are some of us out there who have overactive digestive fire, who we should like drink cool water. What does Chinese medicine say about an overactive digestive tract or GI tract, where you're just burning through food,
Yeah.
regardless of the time of year, the season, your constitution at that time? If your diet remains the same, but you just have a very, very overactive GI tract.
Mm-hmm.
What does Chinese medicine say about that?
Well,
Thank you.
what is the yeah, there is that issue too, overactive digestive system, and too much fire. And it's important to, you know, I would before I answer before I relate to the question specifically, I would love for you to actually see a Chinese doctor for that. But in general, what you want to do is is not aggravated. This condition is also is related to other organs, to kidney and livers primarily, and that should be balanced as well. And the solution can be actually really easy for that condition, that I know, with a Chinese doctor with specific herbs. But what I can tell you is, in general, recommendation would be not to add fire to the fire, not eating spicy food, even though I know that people that have that condition, they really like spicy. I don't know if you do, but so don't eat things that are like, move to cooling things like fish. I don't know if you eat meat, but fish would be cooling, like broccoli would be cooling, things that are more cooling, cooling food, not
Anything citrus is typically cooling.
Cucumber, mint, you know, things like that would be very good to cool the digestive fire. And some people would have also acid reflux and things like that. I don't know if you have that, but so if the fire is excessive, I know that it's very good, like Chinese herbs and acupuncture really helps. I don't know if you ever tried it, but I know that this avenue really works for that condition. There's herbs, but I'm not a Chinese doctor, so but in general, you want to incorporate things that are more cooling and not stimulating the digestive system more. It's connecting to, it could create problems in the gums too. I don't know if you have that, or the teeth, but anyway, I would say go see a good Chinese doctor, and it's an easy solution. Anybody else have questions about any of what we said, or adding something? Or yeah, Wendy.
Hi, Eli. I was wondering if you could say a little bit more about the importance of sunlight for digestion.
Yeah, so in terms of sunlight, what's important is that we know that the optic nerve, when it connects to the sunlight, improves digestion. There's a lot of research on it, how sunlight improves digestion. Is what we know is through the optic nerve. I think it's going to be even through the skin, but that's the research that we have in Chinese medicine, is being outdoors in the sunlight. There's not specific, it's more like from a Western perspective. Yeah, the optic nerve improves digestion, we know that. It's the sunlight when it connects with your eyes, looking at the sun, not directly, but being in the sun and looking at light is very good for digestion.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Yes, Mark. Oh, hey, Mark. Good to see you. I was like, who is this? Oh, Mark. Hey, that's been a while, a long time, years. Good to see you, Mark. You have to unmute yourself. You know where the unmute button is? On the left corner. The left corner of your screen, the left bottom corner, there's like a little bit, it says mute. I wonder if I can unmute you from here. Can probably do it.
Here we go.
Oh,
I got it. I got it. You got it?
Yeah.
Blessed you for my beginnings in this journey in Qigong 10 years ago. It has changed my life immeasurably. Right now, I am working with the vagus nerve, enteric, sympathetic, and parasympathetic connection with the organs, and mostly to regulate my mood and my psychiatric conditions,
Mm-hmm.
but I've also dealing with the fatty liver
Mm-hmm.
and kind of a bloated spleen.
Mm-hmm.
And I've recently learned some eye movements that I add to the vagus nerve whole. So this is what I'm working with. Do you have anything to add to that? I want to be supporting my gut biome because this whole connection, yeah, I think is the key to self-regulation. I'm not
Mm-hmm.
really having poor digestion, and I practice in the pool, do qigong in the pool after dinner every night for an hour. Do you have anything to add to this? Any words
Yes.
of wisdom for me?
Mark, what I highly suggest is doing the Chine Tsang, the abdominal massage every day, when you can really massage your liver and your massage with deep breathing into the lower abdomen. That whole sequence is on Chi Breaks on this platform.
I guess I'm going to join Chi Breaks now and review that.
Yes, and do qigong regularly. But really, the abdominal massage daily would be really, really important to flush toxins out of the digestive system. The deep breathing, the deep abdominal breathing is going to be and if you're going to go on Chi Breaks, there's also longevity workshop that I would love for you to watch and to practice this breathing at least once a day. And I think that would be a world of difference.
I get about 2.5 hours of qigong every day.
That's great. I think the abdominal massage, deep breathing would be what I would recommend. I think that a lot of stuff starts from the gut. A lot of stuff starts from digestive system, especially any relationship between our brain and our gut. Any issues with mental issues, problem is all connected to the gut and how we eat, how well we eat, the food that we eat. And and so if you have also, you mentioned fatty liver, I'm sure that that there's supplements for that, like
milk thistle.
Yeah, things like that, but not in the evening, only in the morning would be good to take them. You probably know.
Well, no, I didn't. I take it midday because I got my HIV meds morning and evening.
Okay.
And I don't want to take it with those.
Yeah, that's fine, but we don't want to aggravate the liver at night, so we want to do it during the day. Yeah, the milk thistle and dandelion, whatever, if you're taking.
Yes, it's a combo.
I would definitely add.
I eat a lot of dandelion greens.
Yeah, I would definitely add the Chine Tsang massage and abdominal breathing, and bring your chi to digestive system. I mean, that abdominal massage is a great video. I taught it actually with Beth few times in a workshop that we did together, right, Beth? Hey. And it really nice. It's amazing how you can break down stuff and move things around in your digestive system. Guys, eat a lot of fiber. Fiber is, I'm hearing a lot. There's a lot of problem people with the colon, with the large intestine. Fiber would be very important. Fibrous food is very important, like blueberries, asparagus, leeks. Look at what's high in fiber and include it, like black beans, all bean stuff. All this stuff is very good for, our generation eats so much less fiber, especially now when people not touching gluten and not touching breads. You get less fiber, so you can supplement it with specific foods that have a very high in fiber. Figs, now it's in the season. And I even forgot to mention all the orange vegetables, like pumpkins, would be very good for digestive system. So all the things that are in the color of orange, which now it's the season for it, are actually really nourishing digestion system. Let's close it here, because I think we're kind of a little bit over time. It's a huge topic, and digestive system and everybody has their own condition. I highly recommend anybody with digestive issues to see a Chinese doctor and to look at it from a different perspective, because there's also herbs. If you go to a Chinese doctor, choose one that gives you the real herbs that you can actually cook. Yeah, it's very different than the pill herb, the Chinese pill herb. The old fashioned is when you cook them. I healed myself through a combination of self-healing, qigong, Chinese herbs, and going into this, again, it's a different lesson, it's a different paradigm, how we look in Chinese medicine on food, by combination of heat or cool or damp or dry compared to your condition, and we can give guidelines for that. So I highly recommend that. And all the other things we talked about: chew your food, relax, don't eat when you're stressed out, all these things that we talk about. So I hope that was informative. And again, cooked food, if you have problem digestion, if you feel bloated, easy digestible food include ginger, cardamom, would be very, very important. All right, guys. Well, write me, and if you have any other question, you can just email me. And if we want to make another talk on it, please let me know. You can always email me. I'd like to hear from you. And let's end with a meditation. Let's put the hands on the lower abdomen. Close your eyes. And let's do a healing digestive system and meditation. I remember I've done it after after I had I came back with a bad stomach from like an airplane food, and I was with fever, and I did it, and I healed myself in just a couple of hours. It was amazing. Your ability, by the way, so just keep your eyes closed. Let's continue breathing into the lower abdomen, and I'll just guide you through this. But the way to be a better healer and to improve your own healing ability is to just do it more and more and more and more, and really get into a meditative space and really involve this visualization. So as you're breathing in, just visualize as if you're inhaling white light. And as you exhale from the mouth, you release all the garbage out, all the stress out from the digestive system as you inhale. Now, when you put your attention, put it in the digestive system, the whole area. And as you exhale, push the navel towards the spine physically. That would strengthen the connection of the kidney to the digestive system. So as you inhale, inflate the belly just slightly. And as you exhale, slowly push the navel towards the spine. And exhale from the mouth and release all the tension out. So feel as if you're breathing from a beautiful place in nature that has all these ions, all this amazing energy. And at the top of the inhale, stay here for a second or two and feel and imagine all these new energy that you inhaled, just opening all these different areas in your digestive system. And inhale from the mouth, you're taking all these knots and ties that were there out through the mouth. Now, this is a deeply meditative practice that you do for a long time. You can sit and do it. And again, the more you immerse in the visualization, the more you're being creative with your own visualization, the stronger the focus is. At some point during this practice, you will feel a shift. Yeah, you're getting into a very deep state of visualization. You feel almost like in a dream space. You're awake, but you're almost kind of half dreaming. And the focus is very sharp. For a long period of time, there's going to be a shift. The mind is very sharply focused and also very creative with this visualization. Nice, relax, open the eyes, open the hands to the side. Yeah, this was really a couple of minutes. This is really, really healing. Maybe you can kind of sense. What I would suggest doing also, I'll show you, I'll just wake up, I'll just come up, but you make a fist with your hands and you do it a few times a day. You massage the kidney in a clockwise, is it clockwise? Well, it's like opening. So it would be like this. Like this. And the lower back like this. That if you do this a few times a day with breathing into the kidney, you'll see that you'll start to move things around in your digestive system. So, hey, I hope this was powerful. And see, I'm already starting to just by doing the lower back. So it's very interesting because the lower back, you heal the front from the back. You heal the yin from the yang. And so just massaging here would affect your digestive system as well. Thank you guys so much for joining me. And I'll thank you for the big attendance, everybody. Oh, Carla is here. Hey, good to see you. Good to see you, Beth. And we'll see you next time. Thank you.